Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope everything is fine. Now, today we're going to study coordinating conjunctions. Well, the title might sound frightening, but it's not like that, okay? It's one of the simplest things you've ever learned in English. I'm quite sure. And I'm sure that you started learning them, using them quite early in your education, okay? So bear with me and let's see what they are and how they are used in uh, different situations. In the education sector, we call them fanboys. This acronym stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. I have also made another one which resembles some Russian names. Okay, I call them Zabinov. Okay, so this the same words. Whichever fanboys or Zabinov. Okay, these are used to link similar linguistic segments, like for instance, to link words together or phrases together. You know, a phrase is a combination of words. Okay, and of course clauses or sentences. In this case, there are independent sentences. The meaning of the sentence is complete. Now, let me give you some examples, okay? How we can join words together. For instance, you can say, she bought apples and oranges. And between apple and orange. Or he's tired. Or I used or, okay? Again, they use a lot, okay? For instance, you can say, he is tired but happy. It shows the contrast. Being tired is something you don't maybe want, but happy is something that you want, okay? A contrast. Then you can join phrases like they walk to the park and along the river. To the park, along the river, and in the middle. Or I'm looking for a jacket for winter or for hiking. And of course, you can join complete sentences or independent sentences. Like, for instance, she studied hard and she passed the exam. He didn't call me, so I called him. Now let's go over the meanings of each one, okay? For shows reason, and it is similar to because, okay? For instance, you can say, I stayed home for I was very tired. I stayed home because I was very tired, okay? And remember, you need to have a comma. And then we have and, okay? So this adds similar or connected ideas. For instance, you can say, she speaks English and she speaks Persian. Okay, nor as a negative idea after another negative. Okay, he didn't text me, nor did he email. Remember, after nor, you need to bring the auxiliary close to it. Okay, so I repeat, he didn't text me, nor did he email. And then, but shows contrast or something unexpected. For instance, you can say, she is rich, but she isn't happy. And then we have or, which shows choice or alternatives. For instance, you say, do you want tea or coffee? So which one? Then you have yet. Yet is like but it's a bit stronger. So she's young, yet very wise. Okay, so they're almost the same, but it's a bit stronger. And then you have so, which shows result or consequence. It was raining, so we stayed inside. So staying inside is a consequence of that rain. Okay, so and so shows that. And something about the punctuation. Okay, so how you, particularly when you're writing, how you use punctuation. Use comma when you're joining two full sentences. For instance, the teacher explained the rule, comma, and the students understood. And there is no comma needed when you are joining words or short phrases. So we need paper and pens. No need to have commas. And then for yet and for, um, almost always you need to use a comma when you're linking clauses. For instance, you say, she didn't understand the question, yet she tried to answer. You see, today's lesson, again, is very short but very essential, okay? And what I'm going to do right now is to give you 20 examples for, I love number 20. examples for each of these coordinating conjunctions. Okay, I'm not going to read them because they're simple, and um, please look at them. You can always push pause if necessary. Okay, let's see them together. Very well. I hope you liked these examples. Now, before I say goodbye, let me make just one example for Imam of Aftabeh, as always. Imam of Aftabeh, Khomeini. You could simply use all those seven, but no need, all right? So just one would do, and I'm going to use and. In a way, and is the most frequent out of these seven, okay? So I would say, Ruhollah Khomeini's royal Aftabeh family tree traces its lineage back to King Jasmullah the Terrible and King Lengullah the Horrible. Like this. Okay, I hope you liked the lesson today. Because it was short, I'm not going to give you, there is no need for any summary. Try to read the example several times and try to habitually make use of these seven words, fanboys or zabinov, whichever you like. Let's call it a session today. Looking forward to seeing you soon again. Until then, goodbye.